Week 3, take 3, action. So I've been trying to get this project done for about 3 weeks now. First week, I needed to get the flywheel cover machined. Second week, I forgot the spline plastic cover and couldn't remember where I put it, so that turned into a frantic search that ended up with it being exactly where I left it. I just forgot where I put it. Now this week, we're here to finish this, because we need to get this 88 325iX out of here so we can make room for our special, exciting project. So let's get to work, and hopefully I don't run into another roadblock. Alright, well, I hope that we're going to be able to put this together today. I think I have everything I need. Got our little rubber washer, go on the flange. You. Find wrenches and sockets for these. Cool. Will this be the last time I lay down under here for a while? I sure hope so. Okay. So the piece I was missing last week, that's this guy. Pretty important, you know, because it protects the freshly machined splines from moisture. Now, remember correctly, the arrows point towards the flanges. And click. And I'm hoping that we machined enough off the flywheel cover, because we did it a little differently this time. It's going to be a moment of truth here in a second. I can find the center. Need a light. For some reason, I don't feel like we're in. We need more. We need more in. I think we're pretty damn centered. Interesting. We still got another problem going on here. I'm going to try and put you in there separately first. Tradesman, professional automotive technician, me, struggles with one of the simplest jobs you can do on an IX. See, there we go. Maybe it just wasn't centered. So that goes in pretty far. I still don't think that's going to be enough, but we'll find out. So if I'm not mistaken, when I did this the last time, I had about a credit card or two thickness between the bolt head of the Guibo and the flywheel cover. So we'll see if we can get this figured out. I think we're in. So, look at the drive shaft. What? I noticed that the last one I did didn't give me problems like this. And I did it on the ground too. Like a spoiled mechanic that I am. There we go. Now we're in. And now. What? I am extremely confused. Magnet light. Oh. Huh. Yes. Oh, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright, you need to be pointing there. And you need to be pointing here. Bolt and nut. Moment of truth. Coming in hot. Oh boy, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I'm hoping I don't have to do this 4 times. Might be the case. Staying home. Get that bad juju into the automotive verse. Got our e-brake off. Oh. Oh my God. That is really tight. I don't know if I'm super stoked on that, but maybe once I snug it down, it'll be okay. That's less than a credit card, as far as I can tell. And oh no! Oh, I think we might be tightening up to a suitable distance from bolt head to flywheel cover. Okay. Okay. Good so far. Still not even tight, and we're having clearance. It sure isn't very much, but it's there. Let me snug this down and then I'll show you guys what we're working with here. Yeah. Oh, I actually think we're in good shape. Once this is tightened down, it's not going anywhere, so I think we're just fine. That's a really weird angle to tighten bolts down. And also, maybe it's time to bust out a full-size ratchet instead of this little baby ratchet. And reposition ourselves to where we're not going to punch ourselves in the face. Trying to tighten this down. Yep. Dope. Hello? Are you really gonna do that to me? Yep, you are. Okay. Guess I should have brought a pry bar. Nothing like cutting some slits and drive shaft. You are just not wanting me to be happy, are you? I can sense it. Just trying to put you together so we could drive you for good. Let me help you. Sorry, drive shaft. Figure out a way to hold that and actually final tighten those here in a second. But let's take a look at what we did. Okay, so here we've got our X3 Guibo and centering pin, longer hardware, and it's hard to see up there, but I'll get a better shot of that later. It's our machine flywheel cover, so we don't have to do anything with the bolts because that's sketchy. We just, oh God, I wish I could say that better. Very tight. Probably a credit card. But you know what? That's enough. Good enough for government work. Everything else looks great. Our guib is pointing at the flanges like it's supposed to be. And over here on this side, we have fully cut splines fitting nicely in the flange cup. And that son of a bitch. And obviously I'm too weak to push that, but I'll get that finished up and we can start putting this thing back on the ground and firing it up for the first time in like 3 months. See you in a minute. Time lapse putting it back on its wheels. Yeah. I think we do the back first. Help. Yeah. Now, wife, if you're watching this, please ignore all those crunchy noises. Everything's fine. We did it. Now the question is, after 5 months of not running, is the battery still charged? My guess is no. Well, let's find out. Moment of truth. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. She's running. And now, is that luck or precision? You be the judge. Let's get this thing outside before we gas ourselves to death. grinding noises from bolt hitting flywheel cover, so that's a good sign. Hey, you guys can finally see this thing out in the daylight, even though it's kind of snowy today. Oh yeah. Now before all the haters say, what do you have a JDM plate on there for? It's a JDM E30, bro. Should we take it for a spin? See if we can do this. Might work. Oh, yeah. Needs washer fluid. Because it doesn't have a reservoir. Oh yeah. A little chunky. A little chunky. Oh, shit. There's the school zone. Maybe I'll just flip one. Go back the other way. Not tipping over the camera. Celsius. Woo, almost dipped. We're doing good. We actually feel a lot smoother now, which is awesome. After we did the manual swap, it had this drivetrain vibration that I could never really figure out. Oh, after 3 weeks, finally back together and driving. This is freaking excellent. And now I can show you guys our special project. And we're back after a successful test drive. It feels great to finally have completed the 3-hour project in 3 weeks. Well, now I think it's time to say hello to the real meat of what this garage is going to produce. Sneak peek right there. Oh, hello, pretty. So there you have it. The E30 is put back together and running and driving. So now we can find a buddy's house to put it in their garage or something, because I don't want it to sit outside, even if it's under a cover. But as you just saw, we've got ourselves a 72 2002 Tii. I've got an engine. It's got a 4-speed in it. It used to be powered by an S14. So we're going to kind of convert it back to what it used to be. And there is a rally in the middle of May called the Silver Summit. And that's going to be our goal. So try and have it done and put back together to take on that trip. Because my real plan is to sell it after we're done with it, because we are going to try and use that for our seed money to start building and selling cars. As maybe not a full-time job, but at least something that we can do 2 or 3 times a year to have fun, enjoy cars like we used to, and make a little bit of money while we're doing it. So, figure an 800-mile weekend trip in a 72 Ti would be a pretty good proof of concept that it's a solid car, it runs well, and we've even maybe got a special video project for a Bring a Trailer ad that we'll talk about maybe a little bit more in the future. But thanks for coming along with the journey. My name's John, and if you like this, stay tuned for the next one. But thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.